might be going into a pullback zone here.
Stop field.
This bike's so fun, man.
I'm Alec Briggs here at Canyon to talk you through our new
Wow, this is really going the other way, huh? Looked like it was beautiful. Look, it was gonna seriously drop here. definitely denying that area too. On the 5. Come on, TikTok, jeez. Open. So this looked like it wanted to drop like a few times, and then it kind of denied right back. You gotta watch that. And there's news at 10. Kind of scares me. Good morning, Swan. My TikTok will be up in a minute. I don't know why it's taking its sweet time. I'm not sure what this wants. Consumer confidence, which is really big. 3 minutes. I didn't know why. Why aren't you working TikTok? I don't want this to be a grind fest up. We have to be careful. Is it gonna be a grind fest, or is it just gonna pull up here and pull back? I don't even know if that's bullish or not. I'm guessing it's bullish because it didn't come back down. I feel like it should come back down though. Why is display capture not available?
YouTube Ads is made for your business. Bring your brand to life with targeted video ads.
Energy is the life.
just trying to fix my TikTok. Can you not display capture anymore? Guess we're just gonna grind up. A lot of wicks here, so I'm hoping that this starts to reject. Not, we're just gonna have to take the loss. I want to add into it, but I'm a little nervous. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't get in there again. This looks like it just wants to grind. But we are right at this resistance line here.
What's the secret to building wealth? Well, people think it's about
My
staring at
TikTok is
trading
not working.
charts for 12 hours a
Alright,
day,
we're gonna buy.
from
This is not good. This is gonna grind.
Filled.
Going the opposite way here.
Filled. Order
Close
filled.
my $380 loss. We're gonna go long. It's gonna be one of those grinders,
Order
which
filled.
isn't bad. We just need to know when it's happening. That's all. Grind fest, baby. Let's see what this could be. $161. Wow, that's crazy if it is. Yo, what is going on with TikTok, man? Yeah, this looks like just a grind fest to the top. Just don't want it to reverse on us here.
With over 2 billion monthly users, YouTube Ads makes it easy to expand your reach, target and turn viewers into customers. Let your business be seen with YouTube Ads.
"24/7. Shower fresh."
Oh man. Finally had this yellow box here. Needs to break through. I cannot get now get the camera to work. Can't get anything to work. TikTok. Yeah, this looks like it just wants to grind up. I'm okay with this. We'll just have to do the buy signals. I mean, it sucks that we held through this, though. That's what sucks. All right, there's our buy. If it sticks, you can add to this. You got 30 seconds. What a weird. I can't figure out TikTok. I have it live now, but I don't know why I just didn't keep what I had before. Mic check. So we're gonna see if this grinds out. It's annoying because I had screen capture to show my profit and loss,
As you can tell, I was
and now
made
it
by
can
the
only
devil.
capture trading view.
He
Very
uses it.
confusing. Come on, blast up. Did start to become divergent. It still looks like it wants to grind. Just one of those days. This is kind of making a flag, bullish flag. Neil Snyder, I'm a blessing. Thank you. It sucks because you guys can't see my profit thing that I put here. I drank a little bit too much last night. That was a little hard to get up. Not proud of it. How was your holiday? It's either squeezing up or squeezing down. Which one is it? Now you got 5 minutes for this fucking news. scared. Dallas Fed Manufacturing Index. I feel like this should be higher. Like it should go high. Oof, there you go. Love some dancing. Come on, stay up. Come on. That was a huge wick. I don't want to lose too much here if it comes back. So we're going to just take out, if it hopefully pops here, we'll take out 2. Hopefully 2, and then we'll see if it wants to grind up. So they updated TikTok. The layout is definitely different. There's a buy signal here. I don't want to like. We're getting
Discover your
close to
new
this
Ford
10:30.
Right now at Family Ford. Come lease a 2025 Ford Bronco Sport.
Order filled.
All right, so we're out 2 there. Let's get another 2. And then this last one might be more of a gamble because of that news at 10:30. Rip up, rip up. My goodness. Sorry, I had to mute. My dogs are fucking going crazy. All right, it's 10:30. I feel like maybe we should put an FU stop loss here. So this guarantees us break even, or we're going to keep going up. Still no update on it. Buy, another buy. I don't want to risk too much here. Does it want to go or does it not? I keep moving my take profit. Cause I feel like I want to like just get rid of some of this risk, but then I don't.
Order filled.
Oh, it filled. Okay. So now we're 2 left. We do have to remember that this is going sideways, not straight up anymore. So usually, when we're doing something like this, it's a, let's see here, I gotta think of, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it should be 1, 2, 3. I forget how you do it. But when it gets to the top here, eventually it's gonna go patooey. So we have to be careful of that. Patooey.
So through graffiti, that was the first touch point with painting in general. So one thing you do while you're painting on the streets is you gotta be fast. That was always in my DNA.
Where the fuck's the and symbol on the keyboard?
Same for adaptability. You have to
7.
adapt to any surface, whether it be a wall or a train or a bus.
This is just strong.
When I started doing works indoor, you can
Should go up. Should go up. But it is going sideways, so keep that in mind. This will fall eventually. And it looks like it's kind of breaking below it, but we have to see here. Sometimes these are hard to see exactly, because I can easily go like this too. Yeah, I'm not liking it. I'm getting out, guys.
Order filled.
Even though it can rip back up. Just looks a little heavy. And it finally kind of broke down a little bit, but we're still in limbo here. We don't know exactly what this wants. This is that fair value gap that you guys like to do. You can see if it pulls back into the zone and then rejects.
Get up to 6 accounts per household and unlimited DVR space included.
Well, we can't put this until it's closed, right? Alright, it's filled. And rejected. If this can close like right here and then comes down, we can get in. I'm actually kind of liking it now, to be honest with
Order
you.
filled.
Just 2 contracts. Damn. I wonder if it was bouncing off this. But we're right back in this pullback zone. It's going to tell you what it's going to do here. It's either going to reverse or it's going to blast through this zone. Looking really strong too at the same time, and you're like, so it makes you double think. Got 7 seconds left. You don't want to go against the strength either. So it couldn't hold it. So this is getting real chop city. And so this buy signal is invalid because this one right here, you might have gotten out, but it's probably a loser here. I mean, that makes up for the fucking other huge winners, but so you got a small loser here, and then you do not take this next one because candles started to go below the cloud, so now it's going to be Chop City until we can figure out what's going on here. Because this is just extremely strong, too, at the same time. See how it's just ripped up, and we thought it was going to come back down, but it just never did. So we have to wait and see. Did any of you guys catch that long? From the beginning? We were in short and we kind of fucking held it a little bit too long. Because it looked like it was going to fucking fall. But then it's like, alright, this is obviously just going to short squeeze. But now we're going sideways. No more straight up. So it's losing its momentum. I'm not too sure you really want to trade this too crazy. What you wanna do? This is very undecisive again. But if we were to bet, you would at least think it wants to touch the top of this 5, go into it. I just don't know. we're in limbo here. But I would like to say that this needs to come down just a little bit to at least love tap the 5-minute cloud. This is the mumbo jumbo mess here, though. Stuck in between these. What's the next? On to 42 more minutes. So another buy signal, but I guess we could justify that. Yeah, I guess it is. All right, I'm closing it. Going along.
Order filled. Order filled.
So unfortunately, this market is a little bit indecisive. If you just didn't want to trade it, that would be fine too. We finally broke out of this. So break up, little pullback, and then we should start launching up. So first signal pops invalid because of the price below the cloud. Then you have the second one. If you look at it, price never went below the cloud, like it never closed below it, so I guess it is valid. It's getting a little shaky again. Yeah, it's up and down, Nayu. I'm hoping this on some kind of liquidity.
YouTube ads is made for your business.
Liquidity grab.
Targeted.
Order filled.
What I say was the 1.6. I should have kept it up for a little bit longer. Were you in that entire long? Mayu? Wow. Good. All right, we got to rip past this yellow pullback zone here. If not, then it's going to come right back down and toy around. And I just don't know if I'm making something up with that one. Could be something more like that. Denial. Denied. But we needed the fuck. It's not picking a direction. This line here is the 5-minute top of the cloud. We're going to see what happens though. And I don't know where this is either. I'm going to assume this is the only way I can. 2 fractals is the only real bottom I can choose here. Again, denying the pullback zone, so it might pop back up. But then again, it's going to do something like this. So it might rip back up if it breaks this. Alright, we're coming back down. I know I'm holding this a little bit more than I want to. We're probably touching the 5 as we speak. Okay, so if this rips up here, we touched it.
What's the secret to building wealth? Well, people think it's about staring at trading charts for 12 hours a day or
And if we go across, you can see that there's a lot of resistance here too. So if this is going to be one of those grind days, they love to just come back, touch the 5 and keep going. Love to come back, touch the 5, keep going. Loves to come back, touch the 5. And then finally started to lose its momentum. This is the first 5-minute pullback that we're having now. So hopefully it love tap this and then it just keeps going back up like the other times. We might have to wait another 5 minutes to see though. Might have to wait. So don't, you shouldn't be copying me anyway, but I have a much larger account right now. So I can have 6 contracts. If you were trading like a 50K account, you probably should not have more than 2 open right now. You have to learn risk to reward or else you're going to blow yourself up. Especially in this market recently. Especially this market. No trading for you? How come? Because it's choppy, you think? Or... Right, so it finally broke one of these up. I need to learn more. Yeah, it's... Unfortunately, this is a shitty market the past month or so to learn. Such a headache recently. But we need to adapt to that too at the same time. We need to understand that the market is fucked up right now. But if we would have seen this a little bit sooner, so like this looked like it wanted to fucking reverse so bad. Started ripping down. I think we're up like $100, $200 right here. Then it just ripped the other way. And then we got short squeezed. But this buy signal here would have been good. This buy signal would have been good. This one would have been good. I believe this one turned yellow. This is where it got shaky. But it looks like we're bouncing off that 5. So if we can get a candle that breaks a previous candle high on the 5-minute, we should start going that back up again. My TapStep X news is like been not updating for me. Unless they're just not putting out anything. So this is what I was looking at. first pullback that we've had to the 5-minute cloud. This is a part of my indicator. So it's been doing this a lot lately, kind of like this morning, early during London session. See, pulls back to the cloud, bounce, 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 but they didn't hold there. And I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. Bounce to the upside. 1 minute. No good so far, no good. It's gray candles, doesn't know what it wants. And we got to get past these yellow pullback zones. It could easily go in the zone and just fall out. So we are taking a little bit of a risk and trying to see the longer pattern because it's so choppy on a short time frame. So if we go in the past, you can see that it loves to bounce off the cloud and keep going. So we're going to test this theory out and see what happens. We got 2 minutes and 39 seconds left of that candle. So if the next candle appears and then wants to break this previous candle high, we should start launching up. We have to break the zone. So this is one of my indicators here, this pullback zone. So it's from this low to this high. It still stayed here, but it still acts as a resistance zone, and that's where we are now. And if you wanted to look at lower time frames, you can see where all the resistance is. We're right at the major ones. So in theory, if this had a better direction, we would be shorting this. But because we're on a longer time frame, we're looking at the bounce here to see if it wants to continue. And if we're wrong, we're fucking wrong. We'll have to walk away. It's all about probability here. So don't size up too high. Got 1 minute left. $25 seconds. Let's also see if this is a bottom. Let's try to see also, which is crazy if that's a fucking bottom, but it means it's extremely strong. The potential is insane here then. We can go up to... We can go up to any one of these. We just don't know yet. I mean, we already went... 150 points. What's 450 area? That would be the 0.5 area. And then 0.6. We could go to the 470s, honestly. So we're just doing Fibonacci. If that is the bottom, we don't know yet. But we really need this to break above here. One of these previous candle highs on the 5-minute chart. 1 minute. Still sloppy. Still sloppy.
As an owner of Walton Goggins Goggle
There we go.
Glasses,
All right,
I know
so
how
it's
to
looking
make
like it
slick
wants to
looking
go up now.
goggles/glasses, but I have no
5 minute, we're gonna go over. We're gonna see if it breaks this high right here. All right, so we broke above it. Really like this launch though. Now it updated and we got this fucking pullback zone. Needs a breakthrough. We're above the red cloud now. Hopefully starts transitioning over. We have all these little mini pullback zones here that we need to break through. So if you guys are just tuning in, we usually take the buy signals. But as of late, or the short signals, this one would have been a winner. Would have been hard to trade though, because it was already orange candle, which means oversold. This candle probably turned extreme oversold, so you would have got out. So this would have been a winner. Then you would have waited. Then you have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners, 1 loser. You wouldn't have taken this. And then it just kind of dies out. So it would have been probably about 5 or 1 or 5 and 2. Now we have a different strategy too, is the pullback zone here, the boxes. Those are from tops and bottoms. So from this is where we kind of went a little sour because it looked like it was going to go really good. Top, bottom, we did the pullback, right? We get in. See these bear threes here? It starts launching in our direction. Looks beautiful. Then it just denied. So we didn't know it was going to do that. So this is Trump's market right here. V-shaped recoveries. Get used to these. We have to try to realize that these are coming. This happened constantly. 8 years ago, it was buy the dip and enjoy the rip. That was like the motto. So maybe we have to go back to that for a little bit. But if it is going to be like that, that's okay, because we can just use our buy signals only, and then we'll have to wait until choppy market comes to start doing the pullback zone areas. So right now, if you go on the 5 minute, you can go back in history and see that it loves to bounce off the cloud, and that's why we held through this a little bit to see what was going to happen, and we're starting to rip through here. But we have to get above it. Could easily reject here and bounce again. Could be something like this. Hey, we're just tapping it, guys, and then we're gonna release. You don't know yet. But if we were to take a guess, 5 minute cloud, pull back, bounce, goes up. Just kind of sucks that it's rejecting that area. Needs more momentum, more power. More power. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm going to be getting off at 11:30. do some exercise, and then I'll be back on probably like 1:30 Eastern New York time. Drinking a shitload of water to get this alcohol out of my system, that's for sure. So if you're not interested in the pullback zones, but they do work, you know, at least you could tell where you are. You could just do the signals only. You could even do them on the 5-minute, but you have to do really small sizing because it can pull back a lot. But look at this bounce here too. We didn't really see this before. Wow. I'm an idiot. Look at this. Top bound, pullback zone here. Rip City. So that's the actual ultimate spot to see where the top can be. We're at the 0.78s. We don't know if it wants to go here or it can go here. Probably be a little safer if we were to some of this right there, and then we'll let the rest ride. Does that make sense, guys? This was the move. Rip up, pull back, bounce exactly out of our large time frame pullback zone area. Bounces. Wow, this was so clear too. To the upside. Now we are at the 78s. It's kind of like playing around. But most likely it's going to get to the 1, which is a 1 ratio compared to this move here. So this move here goes to the 1 ratio. And then we'll have to see if it wants to continue up. Sometimes it loves to go to the 161, but we don't know how strong the market is. All right, that's cool. I'm digging it now because I didn't see that area. I kind of wish I did before. Jackass! Alright, so we're going to leave this up right over here so it doesn't get confusing. But in case you guys are watching and you guys want to see, that's the area. We're going to look for this 1-1. We'll get out 4, and then we'll see if it wants to go up. To the 500s too, huh? Right there. I'm so tempted to fucking put this up higher. It's just scary, man. It's scary. I get scared. All right, I'm going to let this sit for just a minute. I gotta change real quick. I'm gonna get a protein bar. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
With over 2 billion monthly users, YouTube Ads makes it easy to expand your reach, target the right audience, and turn viewers into customers. Let your business be seen with YouTube Ads.
.24/7. Shower fresh.
Wow, still nothing? Insane. Boring ass market. So that was the pullback zone. So most likely it's going to bounce to this zone. And then go back up, or it could be the 50, but we'll see. We'll see. I really wish I can change the music here and there, but I get copyrighted a lot, so I've been trying to chill on that. I don't want them to. I don't want them to be mad at me. I don't want them to be mad. That was a good rejection. So it needs to break above this, like now. That yellow square. There we go. My bad, Maverick. If I don't ever answer you, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's because it's stupid restream on YouTube.
EasyCater is your soup to nuts tech platform for ordering food for your workplace. Yummy.
So this would be the 1-to-1, and then if it really wants to go parabolic, it's 548. I don't know if it's gonna do that. I'm cool with the 1 here. But at least to get out to 4, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe we can figure out something different for the upside. Because the entire area needs to start blowing through. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Yeah, this was a hard move to get, Maverick, on YouTube. We had to transition over. So this short would have paid, and then we went to what's it called? The reverse zone on the 1 minute. But I didn't see this fucking move right here. This was perfect. Look at this. Bottom, top, complete bounce right off. I should have probably, maybe we need to start looking at the 5 just in case in this kind of a market. But we did transition over to the buy. We got in, killed it. These were still really good, and then it got a little choppy here. And we held it because the 5 minute loves to do the bounce off of the cloud. And that's what it's been doing in the future. In the past. Like this. See how it just comes down, love taps it, rips up. So I'm hoping, since this is the first tap, we could be maybe like around this area, but that's a long fucking way, so this might not be far off. did just break above, but we need more strength. This flag means that it broke a high, and it could reverse liquidity grab, but I don't see any bearish candle here. Maybe Twin Towers. Minute is extremely overbought. The hour does not know what it's doing, but I can see some head and shoulders in here too in the hour, and there's kind of a cup and handle almost like forming. That's too soon to tell on that one. Oh, and Apex has a 90% off. I'm thinking if I want to do the fucking 20 accounts. It's expensive though. It's expensive. But if you went MES, traded small, worked your way up to 2 Gs, 20 accounts with 2 Gs is $40,000. Taking it small and slow and steady. Or maybe we don't have to do, you know, that. We just do it like 10 accounts. I don't know. I'm up in the air. I'm up in the air. It's gotta break through. So 150K account on Apex costs $29 right now. That's tempting. That is tempting. And then the 50K count probably costs $17. This is gonna rip through, I think, still. What's the rest of the news for today? We don't have shit until 1 o'clock. Money supply. That usually doesn't affect too much, but I wonder if it's in this kind of market it might. The Fed speaks at 4 o'clock. No. It's 8 p.m. See what tomorrow has. So this is pretty big here. Richmond Fed Manufacturing moves it pretty nice. Same thing with Dallas. So we should have some movement tomorrow. Ooh, FOMC minutes is tomorrow? I didn't know that was tomorrow. This could rip the fucking market, by the way, in either direction. Tomorrow might be one of those stupid days until we figure it out, so. Friday, Chicago PMI. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT. When's the next one? So which way is it gonna be? Wow, there's just a huge fair value gap pullback too. Trying to see these more. Maverick, would you say these markets are summer, like one main move then chop? I hate it. FOMC minutes are not that big of a deal. FOMC announcement is. Got you. I didn't know if it was that. I haven't been able to pay attention in the past couple days. But they're gonna Talk about what they're gonna do though. See how this reacts here. It's got 20 seconds left. Look at the 5. See, this is kind of like stalling, but as long as it touches this, it should be another bounce up. I'm comparing it to this. But we don't want it to be a double top either. It's not. It's not. Which is kind of cool. For at least that. Looks like it's a mixed. So yellow box pullback zone. We're there now. On the 5. So Love tapped it already, showing the resistance. So based off of this, no, it's still too early to tell. Just curious. Box. Needs a break past these. This is gonna be a grind fest today, probably, guys. It's just gonna slowly keep going up after each pullback. If it breaks past these, then it's gonna continue up and then do the same thing. I'm okay with grind fest. It's just that you need to know when it's happening. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But it needs to get past these yellow boxes. Wow, wow. I know it says I'm going to 11:30, but my friends are running late. That piece of shit. Good rejection. It's been a little bit of a grind fest, Mr. Bastard. How you doing today? We did pretty well this morning. We did have one loser here, but we realized that this is just going to squeeze up. And I missed this move. I didn't see it. I need to zoom out a little bit sometimes. 5 minute up. Exact pullback zone for my indicator. Rip City to the top side. We saw that we're finally just not right. And this was going to short squeeze. So we got in these. We made it all back. And now we are going based off the 5 minute time frame, how it loves to go to this cloud and bounce. It's been doing this all day. So now that's kind of what we're trading. And we're going to see how it reacts. We just don't want it to be this zone. We want it to be this. And if we do Fibonacci extension, this is the 1. From here to here and up. This is the 1 to 1. And then up here is actually the 1-6. But I have no fucking clue if it's going to go up there. So we're going to put it in the middle for right now. Yeah, that's how we got our conclusion so far today. We really need to get past these pullback zones here on the 1 minute. We just keep bouncing back and forth. If we can start breaking above this, we should be good. And then we also got to see, like, we have this too. See how it doesn't want to continue sometimes? It might pull back again. But if you were impatient and didn't want to wait for all this, you could easily wait for one candle to break the previous candle low and keep scalping it back and forth. But you have to be careful because eventually this is going to rip one up or down. You know, if we're right, it's going to rip up probably. Well, I hope we're fucking right. I hope we're motherfucking right, yo. We really need to break this. Apex has a sale too. I don't know if you saw that, fat bastard. 90% off. I kind of want to get the 20 counts, but I also want to fucking beat. I mean, I have accounts. I mean, fill it up to 20. But I want to fucking get a payout on this take profit trader. It's driving me crazy. Oh, you bought 5? What size did you get? The I think the 150 is only like $27. The 50Ks are 17. But sometimes I'm weary on getting the large accounts because I'm like, the 50K, all you need is 3K, right, to pass it and then continue on. The 150, you need 9,000, and then you got to do 9,000 again. It's a lot of money. Yeah. Oh, you bought the 100K? I just don't know if the 100K is worth it. What is it? 3,000? The stop loss? I kind of like the usually the 1-to-1 split, but the 50K count makes more sense sometimes to me. And then once you get past the threshold, it doesn't trail anymore. Oh, here we go, baby. Who's your fucking daddy? Oh, $20? Yeah, that's a fucking steal. All right, we got to watch this because we are breaking high. We don't want it to start crashing down on us. Should pull back and then rip up. Should. This is what's kind of been doing, just kind of pulling back and then Rip City again. And if you could see it, it'll fucking follow this all the way up. Did this last time all week. Just stayed in this pocket. And that would be cool if it stays in there because it's a lot easier to see once you see it. And we realize that this pattern has been the pattern in the past 2 weeks. So if it starts getting out of it and it closes, then we're going to get the fuck out. But until it stays in there, I think we should be good. I almost want to buy one more.
Order filled. Order filled.
We just got out two. It's like that was like a free like $100 right there. And you guys might be saying, oh, there's no way it's going to last in here. But last week, it would fucking travel in these the entire time. It was fucking wild. We don't know where this is, though. This could be right here. I don't know where that one is. The bottom one looks pretty legit easy to see.
Order filled.
And just keep buying these dips. I will be wrong eventually, so be careful.
So through graffiti, that was the first touch point with painting in general.
Seconds in this candle. Is it finally breaking? I don't know. Fuck you. Fuck you. See what the 5's doing. Might want to love tap that, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's this? No. Break above this should sign it up and rip through these 400s. But it's got to break it. There you go. Wow. It's fighting. It's a fighting. I think this wants to rip up, but it's fucking struggling here. There you go. Now we gotta get past this fucking zone. It's all over again. It should at least love tap into this if it wants to come back down. But it should at least touch this one more time. Maybe it's something like that. Okay, came back down, pulled back, should rip up. I have a long signal, but I think I am hands off for now. Maverick on YouTube. The problem is that, so we keep thinking these are overextended, but they end up being just grinds it out. It's been doing this for about 2 weeks.
Order filled.
All right, that was that one freebie that we pulled back on. There we go. like the 4 is good.
Order filled.
Boom, baby. Four 17s. Ooh, right on top of that line. Could be. Could be. But it went directly to our trend line here. Ooh, that was a big rejection. But we're gonna see. Ooh, came out. It's finally green. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Thanks, Maverick, on YouTube. That was a pretty sweet trade, right? We had to have a lot of patience there this run. I've been trying to have more patience in this market because it's been oh, thanks for the 20 roses. Holy shit. I feel loved. Alright, let's get that 417s for you. I mean, that looks... Problem is that it might grind. We don't know. It might just ride along this line. My friend is 10 minutes out. I'm gonna get off when he comes. Gave me 10 cents worth of roses. I think that's what that means. There's a new icon on top. It says USD 0.10, which is US dollar, obviously. All right, so you be careful with this. It's hard to see, but I can see like a... See how it's kind of not making it and it's going sideways? This is that, I can't remember what the hell this pattern is, but it is bearish at one point. It'll keep grinding and eventually it might like spike and then fall. Trying to think if it did that pattern at all before, but maybe like right here. You see how it goes up, finally spikes, and then it reverses down. Obviously, it wasn't a big one, but and we still have this huge parallel lines here, trend lines that's been good to each other. Oh, and it did kind of change my indicators that I created. See how it went in a little bit. Pennant, there you go. Thank you, Mr. Bastard. You are good for something. I'm just joking. Thank you. I couldn't figure it out. Couldn't remember. Brain fart. Pennant. But how long is the pennant? 5-minute turning over bald again. Where do we take that out? But remember, it can go. This is insane. But 548 is the 1.6 extension. I have no fucking clue if we're gonna do that. But the 1-to-1 ratio is 412. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I had to pee really bad. I'm drinking a shit ton of water so I don't cramp up. Be right back.
Order filled.
Oh, hey, came back, boom. What where'd it hit? 418s, rejection. No, I don't know if it wants to bounce. We're gonna try it for a small scalp. I'm scared. $4.16.
Order filled.
Very nice, very nice. All right, listen, guys. I'm gonna get off for a bit. I gotta go for a bike ride, some mountain biking for my cardio. My friend's here, so fucker's late. I will be on probably 2:30 all the way till power hour. If you're not following me on TikTok, help me out. Give me a follow. Damn, and then there's a buy signal appearing. You mother effer. It's all good. Yeah, I'll be on in probably like 2 hours. Not bad for the morning session. Not bad. It was a little shaky, and we had to grind it out and wait, but we've prevailed. Where the hell is this? But if you're not following me on TikTok, help me out. Help a brother out. And if you guys are interested in keeping in touch off hours, join my Discord. It's in the bio. And then if you want access to these indicators in the Discord under VIP section, you could try them out for a 30-day trial. After that, it is equal to about $1 a day, $30 for the month. All right, guys. I'll be back on in 2 hours. Ciao. And follow me.